Hare Krishna. 11th chapter, 55 sloka. Mat karma krin mat paramo mat bhakta sangavarjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasa mam eti pandava. My dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotional service, free from the contaminations of fruitive activities and mental speculation, he who works for me, he who makes me the supreme goal of his life, and who is friendly to every living being, he certainly comes to me. We have seen yesterday the first mat karma. What is Krishna karma? So here Krishna summarizes 11th chapter, and from the purport, Srila Prabhupada's purport, we have seen how this sloka is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. This is the perfect formula to go back to Godhead, to reach Krishna. If someone is very serious in their spiritual sadhana, one should sincerely apply this formula. In this formula, there are 5 things mentioned. Work for Krishna, considering him as supreme, becoming his devotee. One should be devoid of material association. You have to give up material bad association, and one should be non-envious. One should not envy others. So when one does this, then one can attain Krishna. In this we have seen yesterday, mat karma krin. What is Krishna karma? Where the laws of nature are not applied. Laws of karma, material nature's laws of karma are not applied. When one performs Krishna karma, he doesn't get reactions, good or bad, anything. He doesn't get. Only the result of that work is one gets Krishna prema. So what is this Krishna karma actually? It is whatever one performs, one gives the work and one gives the result also to Krishna. Someone is a businessman, he can do the business for Krishna, and he can give the profit and the results to the Krishna itself. And if someone is in a real estate site, he can construct a building for Krishna. What is that building? That's a temple for Krishna. Nice temple for Krishna, keeping Krishna as a center, and one can live there. It is not that is so separate for Krishna and I will have another building. No, it's not like that. Okay, Prabhu, you are saying all this. I don't have money. You can do at your level. Even though we don't have money, we have mind, we have body, we have intelligence. We can use them to serve Krishna. You have a small place of land. You can sow tulsi leaf, tulsi plant. You can sow different plants which give flowers, and you can offer them to Krishna. So there are a lot of ways one can use what one has for Krishna. So today, these 2 slides we have completed. Today we will discuss about second one. Mat Parama Supreme. Can someone read the purport? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, can I?
Yes, Shreya, please continue.
The word Mat Parama refers to one who considers the association of Krishna in his supreme abode to be the highest perfection of life. Such a person does not wish to be elevated to the higher planets such as the moon or sun or heavenly planets, or even the highest planet of this universe, Brahmalok. He has no attraction for that. He is only attracted to being transferred into to the spiritual sky. And even in the spiritual sky, he is not satisfied with merging into the glowing Brahmajyoti effulgence, for he wants to enter the highest spiritual planet, namely Krishna Loka, Golok Vrindavan. He has full knowledge of that planet, and therefore he is not interested in any other. As indicated by the word Mat Bhakta, he is fully remembering, worshipping, serving the lotus feet of
fully engages.
He fully engages in devotional service, specifically in the 9 processes of devotional engagement: hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering prayers, carrying out the orders of the Lord, making friends with Him, and surrendering everything to Him. One can engage in all 9 devotional processes, or 8, or 7, or at least one, and that will surely make one perfect. The term Sangha Varjita is very significant. One should disassociate himself from persons who are against Krishna. Not only are the atheistic persons against Krishna, but so also are those who are attracted to fruitive activities and mental speculations. Therefore, the pure form of devotional service is described as Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu as follows.
Anyabhilashita sunyam gnana karmadi anavritam anukulena krishnano Sheelanam Bhaktir Uttamam.
In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami clearly states that if anyone wants to execute unalloyed devotional service, he must be freed from all kinds of material contamination. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, can you please continue this slide also?
Okay. He must be freed from the association of persons who are addicted to fruitive activities and mental speculation. When freed from such unwanted association and from the contamination of material desires, one favorably cultivates knowledge of Krishna. That is pure devotional service. Anukulyasya sakal Anukulyasya sakalpa Pratikulyasya varjatam. Hari Bhakti Vilasa. One should think of Krishna and act for Krishna favorably, non-favorably, not unfavorably. Kamsa was an enemy of Krishna's. From the very beginning of Krishna's birth, Kamsa planned in so many ways to kill him, and because he was always unsuccessful, he was always thinking of Krishna. Thus, while working, while eating, and while sleeping, he was always Krishna conscious in every respect. But that Krishna consciousness was not favorable, and therefore, in spite of his always thinking of Krishna 24 hours a day, he was considered a demon, and Krishna at last killed him. Of course, anyone who is killed by Krishna attains salvation immediately, but that is not the aim of the pure devotee. The pure devotee does not even want salvation. He does not want to be transferred even to the highest planet, Golok Vrindavan. His only objective is to serve Krishna he may be, wherever he may be.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, what is the second one? Paramo. Krishna. One should consider Krishna as a supreme. What does that mean? And the third one is Mat Bhakta, to become devotee of Krishna. Mat Parama, one should consider Krishna to be supreme, and also we have a lot of different temporary activities we do, and we have permanent responsibilities to do in life. Among that, which one we prioritize, even that also one should understand which one is to be given more priority. So when you see in the spectrum of spiritual journey one is taking, there are different people who think the Brahma Jyoti, the effulgence which is coming from Krishna, is a supreme. but that is not true one. Krishna is a supreme from whom all the incarnations, all the avatars, all the demigods, all the jivas, we all, even we all, living beings, non-living beings, material, spiritual, everything comes from Krishna only. Even the effulgence study is also uh, has an origin of Krishna only. This Brahma Jyoti, that one thinks as a supreme and thinks that, okay, there is something inside Krishna which is even higher than Krishna, that is only doing all these activities, superhuman activities of Krishna, and all these things are done by that something which is present inside that Brahman, Parabrahman, that is present, which is the highest. Impersonal understanding is not a correct understanding. That is what being mentioned. Because here Krishna says, Mat Parama. Krishna says, I am to be considered as supreme. Krishna is not saying there is something inside me, you have to consider that as a supreme. No, here Krishna in this sloka so many times he's saying Mat, which means I. It is not something other than Krishna. We have already seen that there is no difference between Krishna inside and outside. His body is made up of Sachidananda, full of knowledge, bliss, and eternity. Inside and outside, both are sugar only. That is, it's not like we, where outside there is something and inside there is something. So, Krishna is a supreme from whom the Brahma Jyoti effulgence and the Paramatma feature of Krishna, everything comes. One needs to consider Krishna as a supreme, and the spiritual planet and the supreme abode where Krishna resides eternally is Golok Vrindavan. So one needs to have this supreme goal to approach and to attain Krishna Loka. So what are the different ways one can perform this devotion, bhakti, so that one can attain their 9 process of devotion are mentioned. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Atmanivedanam, Sakyam. All these 9 processes. At least one process one can do. That's what Prabhupada is requesting us. At least one process one can do it full-fledgedly, hearing or chanting or remembering Krishna, serving his lotus feet. Anything, one may be more inclined to do one service, one seva. One can perform that seva to please Krishna and devotees. That will increase our devotion. And here there is a shloka from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu where it is mentioned, Anyabhilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena krishnanu silanam bhaktir uttama. If anyone wants to execute unalloyed devotional service, he must be freed from all kinds of material contamination. So by keep on doing this bhakti, by devotional service, one becomes perfect and one can attain this unalloyed devotional service. See, there are different levels in Krishna consciousness also. Some people are, I'll tell you in an order. The last level is just be selfless. Nothing Krishna, nothing devotees, nothing is there. Just to be selfless. Such people don't even believe in God and don't read Bhagavad Gita, nothing. So they are the last level. At least to do selfless work, do something for others, that will increase your pious credits and you will come up. What is the second level? Work for Krishna. In the sense, you can work whatever you want, but you can give the results to Krishna. Nishkama karma, that is the second one. What is the third one? Work for the Krishna and offer the results also to Krishna. See, there is a difference. Yesterday we have discussed about Krishna karma, which means offer the work, results, everything to Krishna, remove all this ego that I am doing all this, nothing is there, only Krishna is there, we are doing for him, that's it. What is the second level that I mentioned? That is, you work whatever you want, you do software job, you do the business or whatever you want, you do, but at the end you give results to Krishna. that is different. Third level, I explained, that is Krishna karma. What is the fourth level? Fourth level is, we as a practitioners of Krishna consciousness, we are trying to love Krishna. We are not 100% 24/7 thinking about Krishna, but we are trying to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We are trying to remember Krishna. We are sometimes we are taking darshan of Lord. Sometimes we hear Hare Krishna. Sometimes we attend Bhagavad Gita class. We are somehow or other, little bit of time we are investing. We are trying to love Krishna. We don't have currently love. Eternally, we have that as a constitutional position, but we need to revive it. We haven't yet revived that. So that is the fourth level. What is the fifth level? Fifth level is the pure devotees level, where that is very, very difficult for them to forget Krishna. For us, it is very, very easy to forget Krishna. We are so involved in our karmic activities that we forget Krishna very easily, just like this. But for the pure devotees, forgetting Krishna is very, very difficult. So difficult. That is the highest level. Natural love towards Krishna. That is the highest, fifth level. Fourth level, you're trying to love. Slowly, slowly, you're trying to. By doing all this devotional processes, 9 processes, one can go from any level mentioned, 1 to 4 to 5th level, which is pure devotion. That is a process. Okay. So as an example, if you see Parikshit Maharaj, he's also a king. He's ruling his kingdom very nicely, performing all this yajnas and protecting the people. He is ruling his kingdom as a Kshatriya. He is doing his temporary material duty. When suddenly he realized that he is going to die in 7 days, he gave up everything and he went to Sukadeva Goswami and he started hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Katha. So we should have some temporary goals in our spiritual journey, but Krishna should be our eternal goal. So we always have, as we are conditioned, we are in this body, we have bodily responsibilities. That is not wrong. As a profession, as a student, one needs to study. As an employee, one needs to work. As a wife, one needs to do household activities. So everyone has their prescribed duties. I'm not saying we need to give up them. But they are still temporary. You can't keep building permanent houses on a temporary journey. If you're traveling in a train, you can't say that, oh, this coach, this seat, this is my forever place. No, when the destination comes, you have to come out, you have to go to another train or another location. You can't say that I'll stay here only forever. You should not get attached to that things. So this temporary responsibilities one needs to fulfill, but eternal responsibility, eternal goal, paramo dharma, paradharma, the supreme goal needs to be Krishna. Just like Parikshit Maharaj, when he understood that it is time, give priority to the eternal goal, he gave it. Just like that, we also need to understand which one to choose, which one to give priority. It is not that you have to give up temporary goals. We should do that, but we should also give time for eternal goal, that is to attain Krishna. That is our real goal of life. So can someone read what is present above? The title of article. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please read it, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Krishna is not an opinion filler in our life. He is its central purpose. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Krishna is not an optional filler in our life. He is its central purpose. No, now if I give you some options, you have to pick something. And if in those options you don't like remaining things, that's why you're picking Krishna. So that should not be correct one, because Here Krishna is saying, if you are serious, you want to approach me, you need to consider, you need to make me as a supreme. You need to consider me as a supreme, Parama. So what we generally do, honestly, I'm saying, in the beginners in Krishna consciousness, see, this is the time we have. Ideally, what we need to do is you have to get up at 4 o'clock, get ready, and we need to chant till 6 o'clock. And then after that, we need to hear something from Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita from devotees. And then the day starts from 7 o'clock. After that, you do whatever you want, your profession or your studies or everything. Everything is done. And at the end also, you hear something from devotees, and then you sleep. So if you see this ideal schedule, the first priority is given to Krishna consciousness. But what actually happens is, I'll honestly tell about my life. I get up at around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock and I start my work. It keeps on rotating. I'll be stuck with that work because it's usual for software developers. So then it goes, and okay, it's getting 8 o'clock. I need to read something from Bhagavad Gita. I'll read something at 8:30 to 9. We will discuss Bhagavad Gita just like now. And then after that, I'll start chanting. Some rounds I will chant, and then I'll sleep. So if you see this life and the previous life, you understand that you're not choosing Krishna. In the second life, in the second pattern that I explained, you're giving Krishna last option. He's just an option. He should not be just an option. He should be the central purpose. We should be as the first pattern that I have mentioned. First priority to Krishna. The early morning that we are waking up, the best time you need to give to Krishna. That is the priority. That is what Krishna is asking. Why is Krishna asking that? Krishna is so puffed up with ego, that is why he's asking? No. He's asking because it will help us. He only asks from the jivas that will help jivas. Krishna is not self-centered. We are self-centered and egoistic. We think that we need to invest time in whatever activities that we like. We have all this checklist, to-do list, right? I have to do this, I have to become that, I have to become so great and so famous. I need to be very rich, very big house, nice wife or nice husband, big cars, popularity, everything. We have a big list, right? And at the end we have a small box. Okay, let it be. I'll keep some option for Krishna's. I'm feeling bored, I don't have anything to do, let me hear Bhagavad Gita. No, that is not the process. That is not the purpose. Krishna is the supreme, and the option and the purpose is Krishna to be kept center in our life. He should be the center. All this 24 hours that is given, who is there behind this clock? Krishna is there behind this clock. He's giving the time, and we are saying, Krishna, I don't have time, I have only 10 minutes for you. Oh, some people don't even have 10 minutes for Krishna. What to say? I hope you understood something. Mat Parama, one who considers the association of Krishna in his supreme abode to be the highest perfection of life. See all these cowherd boys, Gopas around Krishna, they consider Krishna supreme. Even though Krishna does good thing or bad thing, Krishna pleases them or not pleases them, still they love Krishna. That is pure love. They don't have any purpose behind loving Krishna. They are not searching for some impersonal Brahmajyoti where they can enter into and all the problems will be gone. They are not searching for mukti. Nothing they want. They only want Krishna. We should also ask ourselves, why are we performing Krishna conscious activities? Because we want something. We want mukti. Do we want good qualities that are there in devotees? Do we want to show off that we are somewhat religious? We also do this bhakti, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama sometimes. We are very good persons. Is there any self-motto behind doing this? We should remove that. How to remove that? By doing Krishna consciousness more. Krishna is the Parama. He is the supreme. One needs to keep that. The second thing that is Krishna asking to attain. Where is that? Yes. Working for Krishna, Krishna karma. Considering Krishna as a supreme. The second one. So we have discussed this. We'll stop here. Thank you so much for patiently hearing. If anybody has any questions or beautiful comments, I am very eager to hear them. Okay. Thank you so much, devotees. Hare Krishna. We'll end here. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Sri Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveda Gaur Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.